Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your reading for July 16th through 31st. Today, we'll be pulling a tarot card for the overall energy. We're going to take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and how they mingle and dance in the middle. And then we'll close it off with an oracle card from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so only take what resonates. You can check out your sun, moon, rising, and north node for additional context and texture. And then I have links in the description below for personal readings, donations, and connecting on social media. Okay, Scorpio. Starting off with a giant tarot card, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. I'm getting a real curious energy from you here, Scorpio, which is nice. It's you're looking at things maybe in a different way than you looked at them before. You're able to see how you can practically apply things. You're starting out with something new. I do get a sense that there's deep creativity going on here. It's something close to your heart, something that you love. And it's looking and it's feeling really bright and really good. On your side, you get the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Interesting combo here. So, of course, we have the High Priestess, which brings us into our spiritual alignment and spiritual awareness, giving us the gifts and the spiritual prowess to take our lives to the next level, to advance us. It's the wisdom that we've integrated. The Ace of Wands is a beautiful, hot, burning fire. It's a fresh start. It's something clear and clean. It really is kind of connecting me in with that Page of Pentacles, and maybe that's why I got the sense of creativity there, like your creativity's online. But you have the Devil here. So there's something a little sneaky in your energies here, and we're going to try to find out what that is. When we clarify. Right now, it seems like you have a lot of these good things going for you and the energy seems really fresh, but then there's just this one little, and it could be a subconscious energy or pattern that may be kind of sneaking its way into this, and it wouldn't be something that you would want to bring forward with you. It'd be something you would want to vet out and try to heal, so that you don't have it kind of sneaking in like poison, into these other energies that you have going. Now, the energy connected to you, they get the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the World. Lots of just bringing things to an end on this person's side. They might be ending cycles. They might be making different choices than they have before. Seems like they have walked away from something, chosen something different, but they're still going through the end of something here. They're still going through some closure. They may be somebody who thought, oh, I'll choose differently, and then all of a sudden my life will change and it will be completely different once I make this different choice, but it's not. They're still finding themselves in the same energies. That's because energies are meant to teach us. So if there's an energy with you, yes, you can change the players, but it doesn't mean immediately the energy is going to switch off and your physical world is all of a sudden going to represent something different, if that makes sense. This could be a person that kind of thinks it's going to happen and that's going to happen fast. Their attention span might not be so great. In the energies between the two of you, you get the Magician and the Death card. Lots of transformation, lots of changing the way that the two of you relate in manifestation, in transformative cycles. The Scorpio energy is here in the middle. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, or it's just that your energies are predominantly showing up in this connection. And I definitely get the sense of that underworld Scorpio kind of focus that's happening in the connecting energies. And I actually kind of like it. I think to some people it might feel a little bit scary, but to someone like you, Scorpio, who's used to navigating the depths, it might be, you're like, okay, this is just what we do, right? The High Priestess for you. Let's clarify that. The Six of Swords and the Lovers. This to me looks like a moving on kind of energy. Now, if this is not a romantic partner that you're moving on from, this could be something, some viewpoint or some belief that you have held in relationships, and you've, from what I can see, successfully let that go. And it may be completely changing your perspective with how you relate to someone, or just how you relate in general in your relationships and what you want close to you as far as love and how that's exchanged and shared. So I really like this Six of Swords, High Priestess, and Lovers energy together, Scorpio. It's like, you know, wisdom gained through experience. That's what it feels like. All right, Ace of Wands. This is your creative fire now that I was seeing, and I saw it in the Page of Pentacles too. So you're seeing how you can put it into action practically in the world. You get the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Again, I really like this energy for you. This is balanced energy. This is successful energy, meaning that whatever you're being creatively ignited to do, the universe is supporting that. The universe will come through with that, and it's looking stable. It's looking, so if there's something you've been working on and you've been, you know, thinking about how you're going to bring it into the physical world, there's a lot of supportive energies here for you. Ready for that, Devil? Let's check it out. This Capricorn energy connected to the Devil too, so that could be applicable for some of you. It's clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands. The energy that I'm getting from this, Scorpio, is there might be within your energies, okay? So you've got this good stuff going on, looking really good. But in your energies, you have this little thread of being closed off to love. And it could have come from maybe some pain that's happened in the past, whether it be in the connection to this person or maybe even a past partner or childhood. There's a little thread of pain here that has you a little bit closed off to love. Like you're like, I'll just do it myself. I'll do it all myself. And while you have the capability to do that and to bring yourself into a stable place, with the Devil here, that tells me that you do want to be careful and maybe check some of those subconscious patterns of what your heart is telling you, and how your heart might be telling you to open up, and how you might be kind of closing the iris on that. I'm picturing like a camera, and then the iris of the camera is closing, like an eye closing, like something is closed off. And because you have this great like integration of wisdom going on, and you have this creative fire going on, this would definitely be an energy that would interfere. It doesn't feel like it has like a huge hold. It feels more kind of like it's just like a sneaky little, it weaves its way in, and it's pesky, and it's like a trickster kind of energy. So watch out for that. Let's look at the Ten of Swords on this person's side over here. For the Ten of Swords, which, you know, the Ten of Swords is like, it's an ending. It's a complete walking away. It's the minor arcana card of the Death card, which is in the connecting energies. This person has ended something, and to clarify that is the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, in hopes for a more stabilized connection, maybe a connection that's better matched what they think to their energies. To their happily ever after is kind of what it seems like. If you're in a relationship that's healthy and going well, this may be them walking away from somebody else, and it could also be connected to mother issues for this person as well, with that Queen of Pentacles there. So that might be something they're looking at. Let's see, because again, they feel to me like antsy. They feel kind of antsy about something, like, oh, you know, if I just choose differently, all of a sudden things are going to work out for me. For the Seven of Cups, they got the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. This could be somebody who gets a little confused or isn't the best at balancing their energies between, you know, actually taking action toward doing what they love and partnership. So there may be some learnings going on for them in how to approach you, or at times maybe they seem a little goofy or a little awkward or a little aloof about things. You could be dealing with an Aquarius here. I'm getting kind of an Aquarian energy, or an air sign. And you know, I mean, this person kind of strikes me as like they're looking for the easiest path. Even though that might not always be the right path and the best path, they're kind of looking for the easy thing. They may be somebody who's a bit more of a risk taker, a bit more of a gambler kind of energy. Again, their energy feels like, you know, if I do this, then this will happen fast, you know, like they're trying to bargain with the universe maybe. For the World card, they get the Death card and the Magician, which is in the connecting energies here. Oh my goodness, wow. What in the world? What in the world? And it's the World card. No, I mean, I sense here that maybe they've caught themselves in these energies and they're working on transforming it here and manifesting something different. Again, I think their little catch is that they think they'll do X, Y, Z, and then all of a sudden something will happen really quickly, and you know, all of a sudden they'll be feeling fine about it. They're not embracing the journey necessarily as much as they should from a universal perspective, right? Like really like taking note as you're journeying, taking note of what's going on. They're focused on, I want to feel this way, so I'm going to do this, and then I'll feel that way right away, and then I could just skip over everything. But I think the universe is coming in saying, you know how the universe works, it'll slow them down. And that might be what's going on there. Let's look at these connecting energies, the Magician and the Death card. We're going to clarify the Magician first. On your side comes in the Justice card. On their side, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're working on this. They're working on having patience with their manifestation, and they're working on actually putting in the hard work to actually get the results they want. And for you, this manifestation energy is really coming in a beautifully balanced way. Now, your take on it is you want to cut through the BS, okay? You want to cut through the BS, but you're not skipping steps, if that makes sense. Your energy is more like, okay, I'm going to cut through the BS, but I'm not going to skip steps. I know that in order for me to really move into balanced new beginnings and into this creative endeavor, using this wisdom that I've integrated, the time will be unfolding in partnership with the universe. You kind of have that peace about you. It's more of a Libra energy, more balanced, more patient energy there. Let's look at this Death and Rebirth. It actually says Death and Rebirth card in the middle here. The Emperor comes in on your side and the Ace of Cups on their side. Okay, so it's interesting because this relationship, as you both transform and are going through these different elements, the relationship itself is transforming. And so on your side, it's transforming again into, because you're cutting through BS, but you're not necessarily taking the easy path, right? You're not taking the quick and easy. You're willing to slow it down, especially to catch these energies like you're sneaking in with the Devil. I think you almost have to do that. You have to be that stable Emperor. The Justice card coming in for you and the Emperor, like on your side, into this connection. This is teaching you something. This is teaching you something very important about stabilizing your own energies and being willing to look at the more subtle and subconscious patterns here. Oh my goodness. And on their side, the Ace of Cups comes in. So when they decide to actually slow things down and pay attention to the journey and actually relish and delight in their actual journey, that's when they're able to come forward and offer more, right? They want more, but they kind of want to take the shortcuts to get there. And this is the universe is coming in from them and saying, no, the only way you're going to be able to fill your own cup and then offer it into this connection or into the other people you love is from actually paying attention to the journey and making sure you catch things along the way. It's almost like, it reminds me of one of the video games where you have to go along in the different levels, but if you just rush through, yeah, you might go to the next level faster, but you didn't pick up, all the herbs and elixirs and the different things. It reminds me of like one of those video games where you have to get things along the way to like build your armor, build your strength, and they're kind of missing that stuff. Scorpio, let's get you a card from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle to close off your reading today. Scorpio, you got the final card in this deck, 44, Union. The energy of union activates our ability to unite our inner and outer aspects toward a state of wholeness. While ultimately our sense of wholeness has to come from within, through relationships with others, we can support our desire to not feel alone while growing our inner sense of completion through reflection of another. In a harmonious love relationship, partners maintain their individuality and uniqueness, while their togetherness creates a related third entity that is their sum. When united in this manner, the relationship can be fulfilling and transforming, with each partner on their individual journey and growing simultaneously to share a joint adventure. 1 and 1 makes 3. Interesting, Scorpio. That's what I was picking up in your reading. You are both going through things differently. You're dealing with different things here on your paths, but the energies are coming together and they are uniting somehow in this really interesting way. You just both have different things to learn. So at times it might feel a little different, a little off, but if you're in an established relationship, this is just the two of you really working on some very unique things for your own path and journey. And I think when we have the card of the Magician and the Death card in the connecting energies here, that allows for the transformation and the new manifestations. And with the Page of Pentacles, tying it back to the page there, the overall energy, it's a curious energy. It's a fun, it's a learning, it's a growth energy. So Scorpio, thank you so much for joining. It was an honor to do this reading, and I'll see you next time.